So I've got this job to do today. It's a wing and a bumper on a VW Passat. And it looks like a wheel as well. I didn't price for the wheel. I priced this off pictures because I was busy. I didn't really have time to go out and have a look at it. I could sort of see what was involved in doing it. There's a bit plastic, see plastics pulled back there on the edge of the bumper. Deep scratches, dent in the wing. You see that there, it's bulged, it's got an out over on it. And also the wing's gone in slightly, you might be able to get that, might adjust back out. It could possibly have slipped and where it bolts on, or possibly the bent bracket might just pull out. So yeah, that's the repair. So I'm going to get a start on this and you can follow and watch how I repair this damage. So I've got the car jacked up and it's on an axle stand. I just leave the jack there. It's turned out the way. Next I need the locking wheel nut so I can remove this wheel, especially if I'm going to do that repair. Can't find it in the car, so I've now messaged the customer to see if he knows where it is. In the meantime, I'm going to remove this dirt shield inside and then I can get to the back of the bumper. So I've got that dirt shield out now and I'm just going to put everything in a bag, and that bag will go in a safe place, and that safe place will probably be on the car seat. So I've just undone some more torque screws from underneath, and I've just given that a bit of a yank because it's clipped on there. It clips, I don't know if you can see, if I can get a light in there. You see, you might just see there's like a clip along the top of the bumper and all that clips in along there, so you have to give it a yank and it pulls out. So that's given me a bit of room to work around the bumper. This is like a smart repair, so I'm not going to take the full bumper off. I just want to release it, get some room, work on this, pull this out, try it, see what it fits like. Then I'll repair the scratches, the dent here, and get some filler in it, and then it'll be ready for prime. So I've just given this panel up, started putting this line back in. It was quite badly dented in, you couldn't really see on the video. There's a line that goes there and it joins to it, and then this line comes down here. So I've given that a panel up. I've given the wing a pull, and just a tap underneath on the bracket just to twist that back round and hold it in place. It's not far away there, it's come out. It probably wants a bit more. I'll give it a bit more, just to get that lining up properly. So next I'm going to give this bumper a sand down, and I'll start putting some filler in the bumper and the wing. So I've got that all in filler now. I've done the bumper there with some plastic filler, and the wing there I've just done with some fantastic smooth body filler. Doesn't need a great deal in there. It looks like there's quite a bit in there, but there isn't really. I panelled it quite well. So I'm going to go in the house and wind my laths up for a bit while I wait for this filler to go off. So that's dry now. I've just got some production paper there on the block, and I'm going to put a mask on, and I'm going to give it a rub down. So I've knocked that filler down on that wing and on the bumper, and it's going to need another skim, that wing. This edge here is a little bit high, so it's probably going to need a little tap in just to bring that edge of the wing round very slightly. There's a bit of filler under here, it needs to come out yet. It's holding that tight, and then it needs this building up a little bit on here. So I'm going to put a bit more filler in, and then I'm going to knock that down. Right, so I've done a second skim of filler there on the wing, and I've put some stopper. There was a few pit holes, and I put some stopper in there. I've started masking the car up, so I'm going to continue to mask the car. I'm going to throw a sheet over it, and then I'm going to get the car into primer. So I've got that masked off. I've not masked too close to the repair. I've just left enough room to blow out the primer. So I'm not going right to the edge. So that's all it needs, just sheeting off like that, quite simple. You don't need to do anything stupid like sticking the sheet to the floor with sellotape or anything like that. It's just fine as it is. So next I'm going to mix some primer up and I'm going to prime the wing and the bumper. So I've got the fan running. I'm just going to give this a clean down, some panel wipe. Just like so. I'll give it a wipe over with a clean one. Put a mask over my snout. So just give that a blow over there. Put some plastic adhesion promoter on here. So that's the wing all in primer now. Join me in part 2 to see the rest of the repair.